Don't let these beliefs that man has made block you and manipulate you. We're done with that. Hey, hey, it's a beautiful day. Hey, hey, it's a beautiful day. Hey, it's a beautiful day. Hey, hey, it's a beautiful day. It's a beautiful day. It's so, so beautiful. What's going on, all you amazing people out there? I hope so far this week you've been having great experiences. You've been having emotions that have been guiding you toward your desires and giving you uplifting, beneficial outlooks on life. And the birds are agreeing. In this video, I'll probably be going in and out, the sun and the trees playing hide and go seek and whatnot, but my face is not important. What's more important is this message that I have the privilege of giving you. So, we like to create certain situations or things in our life that bring us joy or fulfillment or love or health. We like to create relationships, create certain things that bring us more health. We like to create different opportunities for ourselves to make us feel more inspired or more motivated. But the thing is, all these things are omnipresent. They're already here. Health, joy, liberation, it's all available for us. We, as humans, have just put limitations on us. The limits that we put on ourselves, these are beliefs, thoughts, outlooks, perspectives, perceptions, people we allow ourselves to be around, foods we eat. These things block our ability to see, to feel the joy, the health, the expansiveness that is always here for us. So if you want to be more happy, instead of going out and trying to find somebody to make you happy, find a job that's going to give you X amount of money so then maybe you can be more happy. Start to realize the things that are limiting you from being happy. Realize the things that are making you not happy, things that are making you upset or frustrated or feeling less than, and start to get rid of those things, whether those are people, foods, thoughts, a job, a belief. Really sit down and observe yourself, because this world we live in is magical. Realize who you are and where you live. We are magical beings living in a magical world. But we've been blind by our own powers, our own abilities, and the wonders that this world has to offer us. So you may be asking, okay, SeaJay, so how do I get in touch with these wondrous things, all this happiness and health? If it's always here, always available, how do I get in tune, or how do I gather these things for myself? Well, I'll just give you a few things, and from there, take it and do with it as you wish, or use it and make it your own, okay? So start by observing your thoughts. Recognize the thoughts you have most often in your day. Maybe carry a notebook or write in your notes on the phone. Whenever you can recognize those thoughts that keep on repeating every day, really heavily in your life, you can start to recognize the way your life is going to unfold, the emotions that you may have whenever a certain situation comes up, because now you're seeing where your mindset is at. And what we think about, we grow. So whenever you can recognize the things you are repeating in your mind, you can start to analyze, okay, I want to keep repeating this because this is leading me in the direction I want to go, and I want to get rid of these things because these are holding me back. All right, that is a very powerful tool. So that's one thing. Another thing that we can do is analyze your beliefs. Are your beliefs allowing you to be yourself, to be free without a fear of being wrong or punished? Because these beliefs, a lot of them that have just been pushed onto us and we just held on to them because, you know, fear of letting it go because we might be punished or doomed or, you know, whatever the case may be for you. These beliefs heavily dictate the way we experience this life that we've come here to experience. And when your beliefs aren't allowing you to be as happy as you can be because you don't align with that belief, maybe you are a particular sexuality and you've been brought into a certain belief, and all your life you're kind of in the back of your mind, you're like, I'm not as great as I could be because I'm this way. Or maybe you really, really enjoy food and you feel like God or my Jesus or whatever doesn't accept what I'm doing that much, so I'm not as pure, I'm not as holy as I could be, and I probably will never be because of my attachment to food or my attachment to a certain type of music or my attachment to a certain language I like, whatever the case may be. Whenever you have these beliefs and in the back of your head you're nagging at yourself, that's not living in heaven, that's not living in peace. Find the courage to let go of those beliefs, those religions that once held a purpose but no longer do. And don't be afraid to let them go and accept or welcome new ways of thinking. And a belief doesn't have to be a religion, it's just something that you believe, something that you continue to think is true. That's all a belief is. So reprogram your beliefs, because we are living in a wondrous land that's always healing, there's always joy and magnificence to be felt and explored. But whenever you have these beliefs, whenever you have certain ways of thinking that block you from being healthy, that block you from being joyous, you'll continue to try to find new ways, create new things, get a new job to get this much amount of money, or get a new relationship to find this type of love. And you'll always be trying to find your whole life and maybe end up never fulfilled. So let go of these beliefs so you can experience what God or your alchemist of your life or your creator has given you, this wonderful world. Don't let these beliefs that man has made to block you and manipulate you. We're done with that. We're over that lifestyle, that way of living, being a slave, okay? We're in an age where we can let go of those things. You can continue in the cycles that your ancestors have been continuing, but hey, now you are here in this moment. You are the one that your ancestors have been longing for. There'll be another you, okay, once you leave, but you can really accelerate this breaking of cycles and becoming free and prosperous and abundant. Okay. Another way that we can experience the beauty and the joy that's omnipresent here is by changing the value, changing the definitions that you place on things. This can be nature. What meaning do you think nature has on your life and the overall life of everybody in the world? Do you think it's just a place where it's just, you know, trees and animals and, you know, that's just out there in the wilderness? Or do you see it as the lungs of the earth? Do you see it as what is sustaining us and where we can go to cleanse ourselves from low vibrational things that have maybe clung to us? What is the meaning and the value and the outlook that you have on nature? Music, what is the meaning and the value you give to music? Is it just something you listen to kind of turn you up? Or is it something that you see as, every time I listen to whatever, it's going into my mind, it's programming me in a certain way, it's aligning my cells in a certain way, whether it's making them harmonious or making them all dysfunctional? Whatever music, whatever sound you're listening to, It is heavily influencing your body, each cell within your body. Hey, this is the world we live in. It's magical, it's beautiful. But if you don't see life in such a magical way, then you won't be given that experience. Not to say it's not happening, you just won't experience it. Also, what is the value and the meaning you give to the company you're around, your friends, or the people you work with? You're just like, oh yeah, I've been hanging with them for so long, and I trust some of them, and we can have fun time when we go out, so that's why I stay with them. Or is it you see the people you're around as I'm influencing them and they're influencing me, and whoever I'm around, I pick up their energy. So whose energy do you want to pick up and take home and take with you throughout your life? Not to say these people are bad and now I got to get rid of all these people. Just what is the meaning, what is the value you give the company around you? And I'll give one more example, but you can use this for anything. Okay, start changing the value and the meaning you put on everything. But foods. Is food something that you think, well, we need it to survive? Well, whenever I'm bored, it's something that I can do. Oh, well, I need to have this much if I'm going to be this healthy. Is that the meaning you give to food? Or is it something like food is an experience? Just like sex, just like winning the lottery, just like getting a massage. And although it's here for us and it's a beautiful thing, it's not something that I need to attach myself to. It's something that can heal, it's something that can sustain life, but it's not needed. There's other options out here for us to live a healthy, happy life. Not to say get rid of food altogether, but see the way you see things in life, the things you think you need, the things you think are absolutely vital, because it's probably not. Okay, and this is a whole new video. This is the whole topic for an entire video, that if you're interested, write down in the comments if you're interested on more about how food isn't necessarily needed to sustain your life. But anywho, what is the meaning and the value you give to these things? Now, the examples I gave you, they don't have to be true. I'm just giving you examples of how other ways to see things. But once you start to change the way you see things and the value and the meaning you give things, your entire life, your physical life, will change, because you're now changing your mental life, and the physical life will catch up. This is the world we live in. Your moment is an accumulation of your thoughts and beliefs up to this point. So if you can change the way you think and the way you believe, your future physical experience will be different. This is the magic we hold, the power that we hold. Analyze the habits that you've created, because what we habitually do, we grow. What we are consistently doing and thinking, we are basically watering that seed and growing that specific thing, situation, whatever it may be. So if you are listening to types of music that talk about, whatever it's talking about, if you are thinking about yourself and the world in certain ways, that is growing. Whether it's, sex and drugs and whatnot, and your physical experience, you will be given more of that vibration. If you have thoughts that you are only capable of so much, and the world and humans in general are only capable of so much, that's the life you'll be given. You won't meet certain people or come into new information that will give you a new way of thinking that's outside of what you are concretely believing. Little hints may come in, but you may not pick up on it. So really analyze the things that you consistently think about, your habits that you consistently do, the people you are consistently around, the music you're consistently listening to, the foods that you consistently eat, the information that you're consistently allowing to become ingrained into your mind. This is not to say that any of those things are bad and that you're doing anything that's wrong, but just know the power in these actions, in these thoughts, in this world, so that you can take a hold of your life and start living the life that you desire, instead of living a life that has been given to you. Okay? We no longer want to be manipulated and puppeteered. Okay, those days are over. We are in the world of information. Not too long ago, we could not read. There weren't books available for us to even read. Not too long ago, a lot of us were chained and enslaved. Not too long ago, we lived in an entirely different world. And because of where you may have been in your specific ancestors, you still have concepts and mindsets that are holding you in that same place that your ancestors were at. But whenever you can take a hold of this information and use it, okay, use it deliberately and constructively, you no longer have to let that type of mindset hold you back. You can use it to empower you. Okay? That's about it for this video. There is so much love on this channel for anybody. If you have found this moving or uplifting, please share this. Alright, share the love, share the information. Much peace, much love to all of you. As always, it's a beautiful day. And you are whole, you are peaceful, you are magnificent, you are loving, you are kind, you are abundant, you are joyous, you are healthy, you are prosperous, you are harmonious and happy. Today and all the days ahead of you. Until the next video, my friend. Peace.